Alright, I think I have all my stuff back up. There we go. So you said you wanted to take a quick look around
Yeah,
when you step through the
I'm
henge.
looking up.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check, please.
Cool. Nope.
It's loud. I mean, you're in a jungle. There's probably birds about.
Yeah. I think we are in the clear.
Can Tang furtively try to find out what is watching them? See if she can see what's going on or sense them?
Certainly. You can make me a perception check as well, and that'll be the last check on my matter. 22. Takes you a few moments, Tang. After Dunnan says that you guys are pretty safe, there's a few moments where no one's speaking and you're just sort of swiveling your head on its ample pivot point. You catch a bit of movement of some big creature off to your north. Based on how you see this sort of shifting movement, you just catch a glimpse of it. It looks to be like some type of large predatory cat is currently aware of your group and might be stalking through the underbrush's cover. Not sure if it means you harm or not, but it seems to, at the moment, be considering you potential prey.
Don't make any sudden moves, everyone. We may have company. She gestures very sneakily, very small gesture towards the creature.
How far is it away? The creature?
I relay the distance.
70 feet or so.
Okay. Do we see? Not that you're pointing out.
She spotted it sort of moving through the underbrush. It's so like as she was sort of scanning, it seems to be going in and out. Looks to be maybe dark fur. It's hard to tell like the proper size. The jungle is relatively dim in light in the first place due to the canopy. You're in the middle of a storm, which is not helping you in this sense to give you sunlight.
Oh, slowly reached.
That's at all of you have dark vision, but still.
It hasn't attacked us yet. It's probably sizing us up right now, so we just gotta make ourselves look as threatening as possible.
Tang immediately fluffs her feathers.
Hopefully it leaves us alone.
I
But drawing your weapon is a good step. Drawing your weapon's a good step.
Maybe I can scare it away. I'll take the hammer and bang against the shield.
It depends on the animal done, and that might be a challenge.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe it scared it away, maybe it attacks. We'll see. It attacks either way if it considers us prey, so...
Should I cast mage armor on herself?
And
That kind of day.
and you got you had put up telepathic bond. That's what you said you were doing, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You're banging on the hammer on the shield for a moment. So there's this clanging sound that sort of jars through the space of the jungle. Highly unnatural in this space. You hear a low growl sort of rumble through the underbrush.
This is when I put Death Ward on Tang, by the way.
Trying
I
to
think
see
it's working. Any other suggestions?
I'm looking through some options. One
Yeah.
second.
Watch the flanks. Watch
If
the flanks.
I can spot the creature, I would like I would like to try to cast message.
Okay.
I read massage.
Yes, I would like to massage the big cat.
Get some sleep. Holy fuck.
I prestidigitate the scent of catnip.
Okay, Aeolus, you're casting message.
Yes.
I want to wild shape into a lion and roar as loud as possible in that response.
I feel like none of these are good options, everyone.
Okay, so Death Ward's on Tang, wild shaping into a lion, and message. What's the message to the cat?
Aeolus is hoping that it's tied to the kami in some way. Aeolus's message will be, we're friends of the forest. Can you guide us through?
Wonderful.
It's getting very conflicting signals.
Siegfried, give me an intimidation check, please.
It's a luck point on that.
Sure.
I have 2 luck points left. Intimidation.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Fantastic. Very good roll. You feel confident that would this be something scared of lions, or even inclined to be potentially narrowly afraid of this thing that you've turned into, you'd have it.
Yeah, you guys hear over the telepathic thing. I was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah. You're not attacked. The dwarven dinner bell is being attacked, though.
Yeah.
As Shia so kindly put it.
So yeah, I just like, get ready, everyone. Incoming.
Dunnan. From behind you, a long tendril sort of lashes out with barbed hooks on the end of it and grips onto you with a 29 to hit you. Believe 29 hits, Dunnan. That is going to be
Sorry.
8 points of bludgeoning. You get Heavy Armor Master, though. And 12 points of psychic damage. And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
You are fine. As this tendril sort of lashes onto you and hooks, and the barbs try to rip and pull at you, you manage to sort of rip back and pull them back out of your flesh painfully, but you do not get dragged closer to this creature. I'm going to move you guys to a map. And I would like an initiative roll.
I
Do
love
I
the portal.
roll the lion's initiative or my initiative?
Use your stuff.
Okay.
And then don't forget to set your temporary hit points for the lion form.
I have to look that up again.
Does Dunnan want to go second?
Sorry, rolling in now.
Marcus, do you want to go second?
Yes.
I can swap initiatives with you.
Yes, please.
Okay. Tang's gonna switch with Dunnan.
Alright, so Tang, Let me order. Alright, so Dunnen's going to 24, and Teng is going to 6. Okay. It is going to... since it was not successful in dragging you towards it, it is dashing back along the ridge line here. It's about 10 feet in the air along that stone ridge of the map. And it needs to roll 86. Alright. This creature is quite big, as you all see it properly at this moment. It is this large panther-like cat with 2 tendrils, sort of with this phase instability, sort of shifting and changing positions every few seconds. This brings us to Sive, top of the order. What would you like to do?
Alright, I guess we're gonna swish some spit around in my mouth and one sec, sorry. Yep, sure. Alright, I guess we're gonna toss a rune, just as a test, 1 rune point onto my Star Metal Blaster attack.
Sure.
Speeding darts. And then like my standard.
Yeah.
Move.
You have disadvantage on this attack.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
Hit it again.
Yep, go for it.
Cool.
So it's a 21. You have 2 levels of exhaustion, so that becomes a 9. Sorry, it's a 20, so it becomes an 18. Still hits.
Cool. So I'm also, I guess, gonna dagger with it. And
All right, so we have 13 plus 3. There is no sneak attack. You had disadvantage.
oh yeah, fair.
Yep.
Um,
So it's vexed, so your next attack is a straight roll with the dagger.
okay, cool.
11 changes into a 9. No good. Aeolus and Jaya, both of you make me nature checks, please. Ample for both of you, based on your respective histories. You both recognize what this creature is, at least to an extent. This is a Displacer Beast, and despite Sive's hit on it, it still seems to have this ongoing phase instability that these creatures are known for. There's something different about this. Sive, anything else for your turn?
I guess I'm gonna move slightly out of the clustered pack that we're in. I don't know what this thing does, so we're gonna head over here.
Certainly. Dash into the bushes.
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, that'll bring us to Dunnen with Siegfried on deck.
You see the threat? Like, go forward. Like so. How far is it away? Yeah. I will, while running, swing the hammer and throw it at the beast.
Go for it. Disadvantage. Oh, you're at 13 already. Never mind. You're missing it.
Yeah, it's missed anyway. Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, very good. 24. That will hit it as it strikes into it. That is No dueling styles, so 13, 17 points of damage.
You're a big little kitty cat, and with my bonus action, I will Shield of Faith myself.
Sort of this yowling response as the hammer strikes one of its shoulders, and it turns, opens its mouth, and lets out a hiss at you. Anything else done?
Nope,
Alright.
I'm good.
Brings us to Siegfried with Jaya on deck.
It's a free action to drop Wild Shape, correct?
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action. Yep, I will drop Wild Shape.
Yep. It's a bonus action across the board at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. You are Siegfried again.
I can't make my token smaller. Okay, cool, thank you. Oh, too small now.
I'm tiny!
Okay, so that was a bonus action. I am just going to try and launch a guiding bolt at the one with my action.
Certainly. Disadvantage.
And it's an action to go into wild shape, correct? Yep.
It's a bonus action to go into wild shape. Everything's a bonus action now.
Bonus action now, okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I will just guiding bolt disadvantaged, just using the star map.
Certainly.
I have 5 guiding bolts for that right now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
14. Just misses.
I'm going to use a reaction to.
Why are you at 3 levels of exhaustion?
Oh, I should only be at 2.
You've ticked the 1 and 2 probably.
Oh.
Yeah, I take them both. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
that would be why.
Take them 1. Okay.
Yep, you only take the one that you're at.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
15
to
hits.
heal myself.
15 just hits.
Okay, cool.
Yep, you're good. So that is 16 points of radiant. And you can see this magic sort of cloying to its form, sort of shifting and like starting to slough off of it every here and there, and then readhering like a magnet, pulling the sparks back up and away from it. There's this strange sort of here and not here type of effect going on, but it is currently glowing. Anything else, Siegfried?
I am just going to get out of the clump.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here.
Okay. Jaya.
6, sorry.
Alright. Jaya, around to you.
Yeah. Also, getting out of the clump. Can I like go fly into a tree or something? Like.
Certainly.
Or...
Yeah, you have your movement. Canopy is about 60 feet above your head. At least the lower part of the canopy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go like, like up, like 15 feet over, and then up, and then I kind of just want to shoot a. After it's gotten hit a few times, how's it looking? Like, does it look like it's actually getting hit by things, or is it?
It looks like it's being hurt. It seems to be reacting to pain as you would expect.
Okay. I want to try to just. I'm gonna shoot a fault at it just to see what's up with this little guy. I
Alright.
don't think a 14's gonna hit though.
14 will not hit, no.
Okay.
Unless there is an added wheel on that.
No.
There is.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So Fault, you get to learn damage, vulnerabilities, resistances, and immunities. It is resistant to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I'll say I think this is within the realm of this as well. It has a displacement ability causing attack rolls to have disadvantage against it. This is something Jaya already knows. Normally, once it is struck, it sort of locks into position for a period of time. There's something that's allowing it to not get forced into a single position. It's still having this strange sort of twisted version of this displacement ability that's a little bit off-putting to you. But, yeah. So there is resistance to this.
Thank you. Obviously reporting back over the telepathic bond.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Before Halaras goes, you hear a keening sort of growl and roar from near Shia. Leaping through the space here comes another of these displacer beasts. This one appears different. The displacement that is around it is semi-translucent. This looks almost ethereal in its movement. Doesn't make the tentacle hurt any less as it tries to attack you, Jaya. 22 to hit you.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. 7 points of bludgeoning, 2 points of psychic, and I would like a strength save from you, please.
Oh no.
And you are pulled 10 feet closer to the displacer beast, which brings you within range of its rend attack. 18 to hit you. You're not grappled. You're just pulled, and then it releases you. 18 with the rend.
Yeah.
23 points of slashing from these claws sort of rake out. Alright. It sort of glances around for a moment, seeing that this sort of incorporeal version of this thing has sort of landed in this bush, and it moves its position until it's no longer in the bush. Alright, and it continues to have this sort of ghost-like texture to it. And that brings us around to Halarast.
Okay. Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember if I unmuted or not. Okay, first thing she's going to do is use her bonus action to ignite, to add the Shine aura buff to Shine.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put that in chat. And I believe that is a 10-foot radius.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's see. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well,
And then
you can use
she's
bonus
gonna
action to exude a brilliant aura. Lasts for 10 minutes. Creatures use 1d6 radiant. Okay, it's just an aura. It doesn't actually exude light. Okay, gotcha.
It just has creatures within 10 feet of it.
Yep, gotcha. Okay. That's what I wasn't sure about.
And then she's going to move over here towards the squishy and make sure that she's kind of between herself and Aeolus, and also try to draw it away from Jaya, and then just a shine attack.
It's going to be at disadvantage, just so you remember.
Yeah, I'm on disadvantage.
Cool.
But that was still a good shot. That's a great roll.
Alright. Yeah, there you go. Jeez. Yeah, 23. So this is being thrown at the one next to Jaya, correct?
This is being thrown at the one next to Jaya.
Certainly. Okay. As the as Shine strikes into it and sort of sinks in for a moment, it sort of phases into this creature's form for the briefest moment before the magic pulls it back to your hand. Does not seem like it took as much damage as you were hoping there.
Okay. So this one isn't as freaked out by radiant.
Seems like the damage type didn't matter, but it seems like this form might give it an additional type of resistance.
Okay.
All right.
My thoughts will communicate that to this crew, which is really quite. I can imagine if somebody walked up to this, that would be an absolutely silent battle. No shouting back and forth. Just everybody kind of grunting and not saying a word. But anyhow, that's it for me.
All right. The one that Dunnan has struck is going to take a few steps and leap down into the central area here. In the midst of the three of you. I would like Dunnan, Siegfried, and Aeolus to all make wisdom saving throws, please.
I am going to use a luck point on this.
Jeez, Dunnan. Oh my god. Good saves.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Can I have some of that?
I just figured I knew Aeolus was gonna fail, so
Alright, failure, half damage, okay. So Siegfried and Dunnan, you both take half of 25 psychic damage, so 12. Aeolus, you take the full 25, and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Do the temp hit points from my wild shape go away when I drop the wild shape?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody had 5 temp HP from me.
Yeah, you, Siegfried, overrode that when he wild shaped, because that would have given him more, and then they vanish.
Because I got out of it. I'm still taking 12, and I'm not concentrating on anything right
Nope.
now. So.
And Aeolus, you take 25, and you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Alright. That is its turn. It gets to roll. There we go. And that brings us around to Aeolus. I don't believe you have anything to end stunned on you automatically, correct?
Nope. Everyone, all they hear is phenomena. Do.
Do you get a bonus action when you're stunned?
Nope.
No.
No. Okay.
You can move now, though.
You can move now. Okay, that was what it was.
Yep.
Oh, I can move.
Yep. Can't take actions or reactions. Movement is not an action.
I want to hug it.
Sure. Get close to it.
Yep.
That's fine. Alright. That'll bring us to the third one.
The one that's near Tang inside, probably.
You don't know.
Oh, look,
I mean,
there's 3.
They're
Are these
cornering us.
Tang?
They're surrounding us. That's what pack animals do.
God damn it.
Alright.
I mean, it's strange though that these displacer beasts are working in a pack, right? They're usually solitary. Is that true in this one?
You can make a nature check on your turn and communicate information out. It is also going to unleash a psychic shriek. I would like Tang, Heli, it might be Heli also. Yep, Tang, Heli, and Sive to all make wisdom saving throws.
I'm gonna lucky point this.
Sure. Heli. Oh no. Sive 17 and Tang 17. Both of you barely succeed.
Oh thank God.
Alright, so the successes, Tang and Sive, you take 11 halved to 5 psychic. Heli, you take 11 and are also stunned until the end of your next turn. Alright, and that brings us to Tang. I have to roll to see if this thing goes incorporeal. It does not. Tang, what'll it be?
Oh Jesus. Could I have? So I've never had reactions before. This is the first time that I have it. I have Hellish Rebuke. Can I react to the attack that I just took?
Sure.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe Hellish Rebuke is anytime you take any kind of damage.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, from a creature within 60 feet of you. Like, if you get hit by an arrow within 60 feet, you can... Actually, if you get hit with an arrow, you can Hellish Rebuke, but the target has to be within 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So that is... just level 1?
Yeah, level 1.
Alright, dex save.
This is like one of my favorite
No. Rolls a 12. That is a bad save. Go ahead and give me 2d10 fire damage. Five points.
Shit.
Level 1 spell. Alright. Now it's your turn, and you get your reaction back.
Okay. Oh. I am going to bonus action mass healing word. Everybody except for me.
Alright. Jeez. Yeah, that's a good one. 17 for everyone not named Tang.
The 10 heals 5 points anyway. Just what she was gonna say.
Gosh, perfect. Okay.
And then I am going to primal savagery the creature in front of me.
Certainly, you have advantage. Canceling out its disadvantage, so straight roll. 24 will hit for 23 points of acid damage. Jeez. Does not resist that. Alright.
Kind of reminds me of that acid troll we met at the beginning. She's healing and doing acid.
Perfect.
And because she's relying on Siegfried's animal knowledge, she has fluffed herself up to her full capacity to be as intimidating as possible.
So, like, there's no arm, it's just 3, like, little claws extending from the ball of fluff.
Yes.
That brings us to Scythe. Are you staying put to grant advantage to cancel out the disadvantage for Scythe?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So I was actually gonna test a supplanted will, possibly. I don't know what their intelligence is like, but that is it's 3 rune points, I guess. Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw on the one right next to you?
The closest one, yeah, the one closest to us, I guess.
Alright, intelligence save.
I know they're higher intelligence than normal beasts. I don't know what that means, though.
Okay. As you focus on it and try to start to influence its mind, and you feel the magic trying to take hold, it's just slipping off. It's like trying to grip a wet bar of soap in an already wet hand. It's just slipping out of your magical grasp. You gather this thing is immune to the charmed condition.
Wow.
There's something otherworldly about this thing that is just strange and off-putting as you try to touch this sort of cold intellect of this thing.
Cool. I guess then I have a bonus action left, right? So.
Yes.
I guess I'll just chuck a dagger with cloud strike at it. Can I cloud strike that again?
Bonus action. That would be the extra attack. So you can't take the attack as a bonus action if you didn't take the attack action.
So I can just.
You can. No, you could. No, because you didn't take the attack action. So the extra dagger attack is when you take the attack action. Not a bonus.
Okay, cool.
So you could dash, disengage, hide, because rogue. And you still have movement if you wanted to, like, disengage and move.
Yeah,
I think
I am
Jaya's the only one that can do cantrips and multi-attack, I think.
Then yes, I'm going to disengage and flee some distance.
Sure.
We're gonna disengage and flee 40 feet this way.
Sure. Add an altitude marker for your token when you have a moment. And that'll bring it.
Okay,
Are you staying on the ground?
I guess I can just flee in the air. Never mind, I'll do that instead.
Sure. Are you going straight up?
Sure.
Okay.
I just can't.
40 feet up. That brings us to Dunnan. What'll it be?
This thing I think is also still glowing from Guiding Bolt.
It is. Dunnan, you're muted.
Classic double mute. I'll move up and flank if there was.
You got it.
And hit once.
Straight roll. Yep.
Is it straight roll, right?
Yep.
No.
Doesn't matter how much advantage or disadvantage you stack on either side.
Ooh, 15.
15 just hits.
Okay. Great.
That is
I'll
20 points of radiant. Or 20 points of damage.
I will spend two charges and try to poison it.
Ooh, nice. Alright.
Yeah.
2 charges. Okay. If you use your strike, it's a DC 18 con save.
Yeah.
That is a failure. It is poisoned. Repeats the save at the end of each of the turns. I'm going to put this on there for poison. Okay.
That's the
3 times.
3 times so it falls asleep.
And that's the first of 3.
Yeah. Then I will shield bash it. As a part of the attack action, I can shield bash it.
Certainly.
Make it strong.
When you strike it and you deal this damage here, there is a retort against you. The hammer striking, and you are in this close melee moment. You strike it with a weapon. As it impacts the side of it, you see these milky ink-like tendrils sort of lash out and coil around your arm for a moment. And you feel your vision flash with a brief, small bit of madness. You take 9 points of psychic damage. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't take 9, you take 4. Yeah, it's half. My apology.
Yeah.
I jumped the gun on my number.
That's alright.
Alright. Second attack.
Yeah, and I will storm strike this one if I hit.
You did hit, so Storm Strike. Yep, 26, because you still have the straight roll. So it's a bonus 1d6 and a con save. Con. 19, I believe that is a save there.
That saves, yeah.
Okay, so but it still takes the d6 damage.
Yeah.
So it's 26 on top of it. This thing is looking rough right away.
I will dump a level 2 smite into it.
Alright, give it some more damage.
No, I don't... Did I use my bonus action?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, last turn you did Shield of Faith. That was it.
I don't think you did.
Level 2 Smite. Alright. No bonus dice here. It is not one of the types. So another 16 on top. It's looking bad. It's not looking great. It's not thrilled with what's happening. Alright.
This one is nearly dead.
Anything else done?
And that's it.
Alright. Stay and put brings us to Siegfried with Jaya on deck.
The bonus action, I am going to cast Guardian of Nature on myself.
Gotcha.
Going into tree form, so the 10 feet around me
It's difficult terrain.
difficult terrain. And I also get 10 temp hit points, I believe.
The 10 feet around you, right? 15 feet.
15 feet around me is get 10 temporary hit points, and now my wisdom attacks are with advantage.
Yep. Alright. That's a bonus action. Get up Guardian of Nature.
Disadvantage, cause I'm disadvantaged and I get advantage, is just a straight roll.
Straight roll. Correct. No, even if you're stacking like 3 things that give you advantage and 1 disadvantage, it's just a straight.
Yeah, because if I do a ranged attack, it's 2 disadvantages versus 1 advantage, but they still cancel.
They still cancel out, yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna pop another guiding bolt at it.
Sure, star map.
Yeah.
Go for it. Good use of the ranged in melee. 14 just misses.
I'm gonna wheel myself one more time with the reaction.
Sure. Yep, you're automatically in there. 11 points. It is looking like it is on death's door at this moment.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to move. I'm gonna trigger an opportunity attack.
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, it is going to lash you. Oh no, it's just going to do a rend. Does it have disadvantage against you for any reason, or no?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. That's a crit for 15 plus 9. Oh, it's poison, so it does have disadvantage. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
It's a 27 to hit you, not a crit. So it is 15 points total. And a constitution save for your concentration.
So 10 of that is 10 hit points, and I lose 5 off the top.
5, and then you have a DC 10 concentration check. As we come around to Jaya.
I have Warcaster now, so the
Advantage.
concentration
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, you're fine. Alright. Jai, what'll it be?
I should have done as a bonus action last time. There was only one Blade Song.
It's the curse of being high in initiative. You didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
It's yeah.
my bad. Oops. And I'm not grappled, and I'm restrained, or I'm not.
You're not grappled nor restrained. It just sort of latches on you and pulls you closer until the hooks sort of unlatch themselves automatically.
Also, doesn't Dunnan have Sentinel? Would he have gotten an attack when it attacked me?
I have used my reaction.
He used his reaction. He did the poisoning.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I mean, saved you the crit, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Alright, Blade Song is up for Jaya. What else you got?
I'm kind of mad, so I kind of want to fireball it. No one's near me, so I feel like this is a rare event that I actually get to. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fireball.
Certainly.
Right
All
in her
three?
face.
You're gonna try to fireball all 3 of them?
I think I can only get these 2, perhaps.
Let's grab a
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go.
Dex save, please.
Yep, you got it. Dex save for 2 of them. Alright, the one next to you, it'd help if I'm looking at my output, gets a 25. The one next to Dunnan gets a 9. 31 points of fire damage. Yeah, that, you get some cooked displacer beast meat down there next to Dunnan.
Favorite kind.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
That one is dead. Layer.
I love that quote because it means that the Urukai have been to a restaurant before.
Yeah,
They
they're
know
going
They know what menus are somehow. Somehow from coming from the mud pits to Rohan, they stopped at a restaurant.
Look, there's a Fuddruckers on the way.
Really high level. Yeah, he was like, all right, guys, this is an olive fork. This is your salad fork. This is your regular fork.
Saruman was big on Fuddruckers.
Yeah, you could.
All right. The other one, as the fire sort of conflagrates around it, it doesn't seem to quite be touching the form as you were hoping. You're not sure if it is part of the Displacer Beast's natural effect or this weird incorporealness. It does not seem to take damage on the successful save.
Oh, dang, okay. report back, and then I'm gonna fly further. Well, I think I'm still in its.
You are. We'll get an opportunity attack.
All right, that's fine.
Alright. It is going to try to tentacle lash you. To where are you flying?
Up.
Sure. Okay.
Like back here.
Gotcha. It is a dirty 20 to hit you with the lash.
No, because that light's on.
Gotcha. Okay.
3 now.
Right. This incorporeal tendril sort of lashes out, passes by underneath your feet. And go ahead and set your altitude. And that'll bring us to its turn, I believe, right?
One of them.
Yeah.
Is the green one. It's the green one.
Wonderful. It's closing in on the stunned and bird. Ball of Fluff. Ball of Fluff doesn't look that tasty. But there's a unmoving orc that's about to be attacked with advantage. 2 advantage distorted rends. One of them is an 11 with advantage to hit Heli. The other is a 23 for 19 points of slashing to you, Hellerast. And that one sort of shimmers back fully into the visible spectrum and now appears solid. There's still this weird displacement effect that they have, but it is no longer transparent at the end of its turn. Hellerast is muted.
Yep.
I can't react because I'm stunned, right?
Correct. Can't take actions or reactions, but you do have. But I believe Shine has an automatic retort.
Yes.
Okay. Attacks you immediately, takes 2d6 radiant damage. Go ahead and give me 2d6. $10 points automatically to it. Only hit you the once, but that's okay. That'll bring us to your turn. Your stun wears off at the end of the turn, but would you like to move anywhere? Hellerast, do you want to move?
I muted myself already.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and head more towards Tang and Sybe.
Okay. Just taking a step down.
Yeah.
Alright. That'll then bring us to Aeolus with the other Displacer Beast on deck.
Spencer, I have a question about the Blood Hunter.
Sure.
Do I get the Mystic Frenzy level 7 feature?
Yeah, that's the core feature, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
The Blood Hunter that you are, let me pull up. There is a core feature at level 7, I believe, right? And then
there's the revealed Arcana.
yeah, which we set a custom, but the level 7. Yeah, they're both they're both the same thing, but yeah, you get both of the features. I was just setting the spell for the Revealed Arcana.
Okay.
But yeah, you have Mystic Frenzy.
Then in that case, I'm going to fire off 2 rends at the north one and 1 at the south.
Okay. It is immediately make a weapon attack as a bonus action. So you will not be able to move beforehand.
Okay, so I would have to move and then.
Move and then do it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Then I will.
I mean, you're at disadvantage either way.
Yeah, then I will run down to the one that's pestering Tang, and as I run, I'll fire the 2 off at the 1 and the bottom at the 3rd, and then strike the bottom one with Vergasive.
Gotcha. All right. So I need 2 attacks at disadvantage for the top one and 1 at the lower one. All right. First one is a hit, 8 points. Second one misses the top. Third one at the bottom. 23 and 22. So 20 will hit the bottom one for 6 points. And Vergasive attack as a bonus. 10. You have a Scythe there helping you out with this. So there's a straight roll 23 for 15 points of bludgeoning. That hits.
Alrighty, and then I'm going to try to make myself look as threatening as possible so it stays away from Tang.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's absolutely gonna deal with you. Does not recharge. It is going to attempt to rend you twice. Wow, geez, another 11 does not hit, and a crit for 30 points of slashing damage. It is then going to trigger some opportunity attacks. Aeolus and Scythe. Tang, do you have Warcaster?
Heck yeah, I do.
Alright, if you'd like to make an attack, you may also do so. 19 hits, Aeolus. That is 9 points. Oh, sorry, 11 points.
Can I do that with a cantrip, or do I just...
Yeah, you could use your Primal Savagery if you wanted.
Yeah.
And Scythe, you would have to use a melee weapon, so the dagger. If you wanted to. 20 hits. 16 hits. So we have 14 acid, 6 piercing, so another 20 points overall. Does resist the piercing. So 17 points. Alright, and then end of its turn. It does not shift into that incorporeal form. And that'll bring us to Tang.
Tang thinks that one's running away. So she's gonna cast Entangle.
Alright. That is a 20-foot radius.
Yes.
20-foot square. 10, 20. Are you targeting on the one that's trying to run?
Yeah.
When you cast... Okay. How's that look for you?
That's perfect.
Alright. It has to make a strength save. That is a 12. It is restrained. Action make a strength check against your DC to free itself. Alright. Currently restrained, though.
And then as a bonus action, I can apply a potion to somebody else?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna apply a potion of greater healing to Aeolus.
Alright, go ahead and roll that. And then that...
Just as if she's waterboarding me.
Okay. That'll bring us around to Scythe with Dunnan on deck.
Cool. I'm going to speeding darts with 3 rune points.
3 points.
Yeah.
You got it.
3d10 on, I guess, the one closest to Tang, not the one that's immobilized by Tangle. With
Okay.
the Star Metal Blaster.
It is disadvantage, so you have a 19 so far.
Okay, yeah.
So roll one more attack.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yep, you're good. 19 hits. So that is 10 points, 11 points to 6. and then an additional 3d10. Nice. That one is starting to look hurt. Still doing okay.
With that.
Now you have extra attack, right?
Yeah.
And you have your the nick property for the dagger. So now you can throw the dagger as a free one because you took the attack action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, I guess, do that. I need to swap to disadvantage, so I'll hit again.
Yep. Yeah, you're at 16. You're already looking good. And that's a crit, so the 16 is good. Another bit of damage in there. And now you get a second Star Metal Blaster attack.
Cool.
And
sorry. I get a second star middle, but
yeah, you get.
Sorry, my brain is really off.
So you get extra attack gives you 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
The nick property of the dagger that normally would be a bonus action to do the attack, in addition to your 2 regular attacks, lets you do it for free as part of the attack action.
Cool.
So you can go. So your typical pattern would be like Star Metal Blaster to trigger Vex, and then dagger, so you can get your sneak attack going, and then a second Star Metal Blaster attack.
Yeah. Yep.
So you get 3, provided at least one of them is the dagger.
Cool. Yeah.
And 17 hits. Another chunk of damage in there.
Cool.
Alright. Staying put or moving?
Yeah, I'm hanging here.
Alright. That brings us to Dunnan with Siegfried on deck.
Seeing that there are vines sprouting behind, below that, down there, I'll walk past the freshly cooked Displacer Beast and turn to that one.
Yeah, it's trying to like sort of scramble up this wall at the moment that vines have coiled around it, locking it to the stone structure.
Just say, you were growling aggressively just now. You're running away. Losing
Uh,
confidence.
It is restrained. No disadvantage, so straight roll.
Okay. Cool. Ugh.
Ooh, just misses.
Yeah. Okay. Can I? No, I cannot. I didn't hit. That's fair enough.
There you go. That's 23 points. This is looking real bad. Are you smiting on top of this?
Yes.
Alright.
I used the free one, so level 1.
The free. Alright, sounds good. You're free per day. Go for it. Another 2d8. Another 6 points. Hey, it all adds up. It's looking rough. Looking real rough.
Yeah.
Alright, and it's already restrained by the vines. Anything else for your turn done?
No.
Alright, that'll bring us to Siegfried with Jaya on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna move. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And another guiding bolt at this one.
Okay. Go for it. Straight roll. It's restrained. Oh, no good. Yep.
I will use my last wheel.
Okay. So you're 11, looking for a 4.
Let me see, I have how many Cosmic Omens left?
This is your 3rd that you've used, I believe.
This is my last one. I think this is my last one, because I used one before we went through the henge, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay. You got a 4. That changes the miss to hit. 10 points of damage. It is looking real bad. Last legs type of... as it lets out this sort of yowling cry impacted by this thing. Anything else for your turn, Siegfried?
Oh no, that is it.
That brings us to Jaya with one of the beasts on deck.
Okay. I'm going to move over and drop down so that I'm at equal altitude with Ting on the other side of this displacer piece. I really like the idea of flanking with Tang. I just feel like it's so cute.
Aw, how romantic.
Right? Right? I'm gonna whack it. So,
Yep, straight roll.
right, so straight. Oh my god, wow.
Oh no.
Do I try? Yep. I have one more hit. I guess I could expend a spell slot. I'll do a spell slot.
We have a second attack before you need to do that if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do it. Come on, there we go.
23, there you go. Alright. Get some damage in there. Just letting out these, like, sort of yelping, mewling cries of pain as you beat on it with the mace. Anything else?
I have no sympathy. He started it. He started it. This is their fault. No sympathy. No.
Somewhere in the world, the high elf Sarah McLaughlin feels pain.
Yeah, what's the PETA in this world?
In the
All
middle
right.
of the commie.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on a list now.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna turn on you.
That's
And
fine.
it's let's check for its psychic shriek. Nope. It is going to try to rend you and lash you. Natural 1 with its rend. I don't think that hits. And a 25 with the tentacle lash against you, Jaya.
Fine, 25 will hit.
Alright, 15 points of bludgeoning and 10 points of psychic. You're already next to it, no strength save necessary. It is going to provoke opportunity attacks, though. Tang, you used yours already. No, you got it back. If you would like to try to attack it. As would Heli and Jaya, if you would both like to make opportunity attacks. That is a hit, 14 points. That is hit 20 points. Jeez.
Tang is enraged.
And Heli, also a hit, 13 more. It looks absolutely terrible as it is trying to flee away. It's sort of limping. One of its legs just looks like it might have been broken trying to get past this flailing mace. It looked real bad. That'll bring us to Helleras with Aeolus on deck.
Okay. So, trying to decide if we should pursue this one that's yowling away, or I'm just going to try to come up. I'm just going to step up here and melee this thing with
You got it.
shine.
Go for it. 2 attacks, Shade and Shine. Both are straight rolls because it is restrained. It hasn't gotten to try to escape yet.
Okay.
Alright, so we got a 23 and 16, both of which hit.
Okay.
Because
Is
you
it-
rolled the
is it
attack
gonna
twice.
survive 32
No.
damage?
How do you want to do that?
Just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna aim kind of, try to hack off one of the tentacles just to see what happens. But yeah, just 2 straight, very unshowy whack whack.
And showy whack whack.
Unshowy whack whack, just bam bam. Oh, how about wham bam? Yeah, thank you.
Alright. Oh my god, that's not the Helleras Sack's names. They're Shade and Shine. Alright. Brings us to Aeolus.
Aeolus is going to stride forward. As a bonus action, I'm going to try Blood Curse of the Binding.
Sure, strength save. 28. Actually rolled really well there.
I'm going to fire some rends at it.
Yeah. It's 3 attacks, right?
Yep.
Hit, miss, miss. And at 2 points left. How do you want to do this?
Aeolus just cracks it in the side of the head with the force damage.
Perfect. As the 2 of them go wide, and you can see this thing trying to sort of flicker and force itself back into this incorporeal form, the one sort of crackling energy sort of just rips around, and there's this moment, almost, you think it itself is switching back into this incorporeal space where it's resisting everything. Instead, the whole half of the head just sort of shifts about 2 inches up, oblong compared to the rest of it, and it just crumples into a heap. That's going to take you all out of initiative.
That was a nice
As
warm up.
they fall, do their forms solidify?
They do.
Who here is hungry? We have some nice cooked meat over here, and I point to the fireballed one on the floor.
Yes, yes. You're welcome. I made dinner for the first time.
Oh, great.
Do I remember if the creature's ability is just a part of like its whole form, or is there something within the creature that can be harvested?
Make a nature check for me. You're mixed. You know that there is magical value in the pelts of these creatures. You think it's likely that. You don't know enough of their anatomy to definitively say if there's anything innate to their internal organs that would be of interest or concern.
Are we resting?
Are you examining the one of the corpses as you go through this?
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
I will go to the. I'll go to the one that I killed.
Okay.
Because the original one is currently food.
Gotcha. 2 things that you notice. The bone of the skull where your spell dealt this final blow, it is sort of refused in this half-shifted space, it's a very disconcerting, interesting-looking skull to someone like you, who has a floating skull. The other thing that you notice is there is a black ichor seeping out of this creature's wounds, which seems very familiar to you. You recognize a familiar sap to that of wolves, trees, needle monsters. These things have been influenced in otherworldly matter.
I will inform the group as Aeolus takes out his knife and starts carving into the creature.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could do a nature check to see if these creatures normally hunt in packs.
Certainly. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
While everyone is doing the investigation, Tang's gonna start casting Prayer of Healing.
Okay. Secret. Some of them are pack animals, some of them are not. It is not uncommon that they operate in packs. They are not solo creatures by a default, so to speak.
And seem to be quite intelligent for large cats too, right?
Correct. These are not beasts. These are monstrosities.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a very, very different intelligence to you or I, but they are still intelligent far beyond that of normal predatory creatures.
Not smart enough to avoid us, though.
They were trying to flee.
So, Prayer of Healing
It's
gives us the effects of a short rest in 10 minutes, basically.
Can you go ahead and put prayer healing in chat, Tang?
Yep.
Alright. So it's gonna be...
12 healing on top of the short rest.
Yep.
So anybody knows the way to the temple?
I have a map. I made it last time. Hopefully nothing's changed.
If it's still there.
The rain's still pouring down. It'll take you about another 20 minutes to fully skin this creature, if that is what your intent is.
I think on short rest
Oh,
I
no,
only get back one wild shape.
My intent is to try to carve the creature open and to see if it still has all of its organs, or if it's somehow twisted like a voice was. If it's like that level.
I understand. You can do that over the course of the 10 minutes of the prayer healing then. This is your hunting knife you're slicing it open with. Your hunting knife is destroyed in the process.
I'm aware.
Doesn't matter, all of you guys have magical weapons at this point, but that is not a magical weapon. As the sap eats into it, very familiar to you already. It seems all of the interior of this, as far as you know, seems to make sense. There's not this vacuous cavity that seems out of place. It's fucking weird, but beyond that, you're not sure. Are you taking its weird skull that you made?
Yes.
Okay. Add a Displacer Beast Pack Lord skull to your inventory.
This is why we kill the beasts, kill the beasts, kill the beasts.
Alright. Prayer of healing completed after about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think
Still relatively early in the day.
yeah, Jaya, Teng, and Aeolus still need to do their short rest healing.
Tang's fine.
I'm sorry, Jaya and Heli and Aeolus need to heal up while they
Yes,
can.
please.
How much?
You can do a short rest, but you get 12 healing on top of that.
Okay. No, I'm just wondering. Was there any mass healing after
No,
the one? No. Okay.
Just the 12.
I've only
just
got 19 points, so.
Well, did you heal the 12?
The prayer of healing, and then you can roll for additional health points on top of that.
Okay.
Prayer of healing is a mass healing beyond my mass healing word that I cast during the comp.
Okay.
The nice thing about Prayer of Healing is just that it's 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and see the map. You are all 5 hexes from the mountain. Each hex is 3 leagues. Each league is 3 miles. So you're 15 leagues, so you're 45 miles away. That is 2 very brisk, very hard days of travel if you're trying to beeline it there. I'm not going to make you roll for location scouting or getting lost at this point, Siegfried. You have a reasonably well-equipped map. You know you are heading basically due north, which is easy enough for you to find which direction you're heading.
I think what I'd be looking for is for that obsidian highway, like trying to get as close to that as you can. Because that led right to the temple.
It did. You found that after encountering with Umaran. I believe it's let me double check. Umaran and Keira. You found that after speaking with them, and they did not go north. So you gather that's from your recollection, because it's not marked on your map. That's some number of leagues to the west of you.
Okay. and that's leading away from where we want to go.
The one that you found headed south.
Okay.
South by southwest.
Okay.
So you could try to find it and gamble on having a slightly easier second day, because you're not trailblazing. But if you don't find it, you're basically wasting a day and a half because you're going not in the correct direction. Or you could take 2 hard days of travel.
If since this is Wind Rider, I don't want to take any chances, so we'll go the road we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 2 days of travel, you guys will have opportunities to long rest. The creatures here are dangerous, but not overly dangerous to a group that is making loud noises, setting fires, and to your skill level. So I'm not going to be rolling random encounters for you. There is corruption around the henge, which the group of you knew about, and dealt with. For the 2 days worth of travel, because you are trying to make a very brisk pace through difficult terrain, I'm going to ask all of you to roll Constitution saving throws. These will be to deter you. You will naturally recover the 2 levels of exhaustion over this night and the next night, but this will be to determine if you get additional ones. So everyone set your exhaustion to 1, and then roll me a Constitution save for the first night.
As the first time I've ever rolled that high on a con save.
Alright. Sive, Dunnan, Helly, you gain a level of exhaustion. But you lost 1, so then you complete your long rest, so you are at 2 the next day, so to speak. Everyone else, so the 3 of you keep it at 1. Everyone else set it to 0, and then roll me a second con save for the next day.
Can I burn spell slots to
Finally.
To end?
I don't want to use them in dust.
I was gonna say it's diamonds, yeah.
Exhaustion.
All right, Dunnan. So you do not gain an additional, so you are ending the second day at 1.
Yeah.
All right, Siegfried, you succeeded and lost, so you're ending the second day at 1. Aeolus succeeded and failed, ending the second day at 1. Jaya, same thing. Tang, same thing.
This is something Wheel and Woe wouldn't apply for because it's like.
Helly, you are ending the second day. You got a 22, so you had a success and a failure. So you're ending the second day at 1.
Did 1, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need Sive. I need Sive's second save. Oh, Sive, you had a 25, so you would have been at 1. Sive, you're at 0. You're the only person at 0.
Awesome. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the disadvantage.
All good. Yep. My brain defaulted to look at the bowl as opposed to the grayed out.
I'm just gonna do Wheel and Woe for the last day, just in case it matters.
Certainly.
That's Woe, right?
Whoa, yeah. Alright. So that is 2 days that have transpired.
Can
Yeah, go ahead.
just because Aeolus is known for rolling. Wait, who failed their exhaustion check the first day?
I think only Helly.
No, the first day was Helly at 14, Dunnan at 18. There was a DC 20. And
Okay.
Tang at 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first day, could I have cast
So Tang,
restoration on
Yep.
myself?
certainly.
To prevent that.
Okay, so Tang ends everyone ends it at 1, with the exception of Sive, who ends it with 2. No one failed twice, right?
failed twice.
No.
Nope. Alright, perfect. So everyone has 1 except Scythe, who has 0. We move to the 6th day of Deep Winter. Towards the evening of the 2nd day, the rain finally abates, and the winged among you, capable of scouting above the canopy, confirming you're still on a heading, you have a very easy thing to be able to use as additional heading, just in case you didn't trust Saferoute for whatever reason. Finally get your first proper sight of this volcanic mountain. There's a slow spiral of soot and ash that's pluming upwards from it. It doesn't seem actively erupting. It just seems to be one, actually, maybe it looks like two, a slightly smaller plume of smoke that's sort of billowing up into the sky before dissipating into the atmosphere. It stands resolute and quiet. Off to your right, to the east, you can see the Cloud Spine Mountains that stretch away out of sight into the cloud cover. You find a spot a few hundred yards away from the clearing around the base of the mountain. There's not hills that lead up to this. It's a very rapid transition from the jungle floors to a very gentle slope to sheer scaling mountain. It's rocky. You were about to ask a question.
I totally forgot what I was gonna ask.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if are there still Goliaths encamped around it?
With the capabilities of your group, I'm not going to make a roll for it. You successfully determine there's nothing nearby. There's no camp. There's no campfires that you spot. No tendrils of smoke, like from cook fires that a large company would naturally have, because they would not be afraid to light cook fires. It appears to be deserted.
Okay. Well, I mean, we know one way inside. I can try and get us close, but I don't think there's any sneaking around those hags. At least with what we have.
Can I, if I still have the angle, at the end of each, hey, Aeolus is just gonna check in with Windrider and tell them that they're on their way.
Roll me a D100. You get a faltering reply on the first day. On your way? You're an idiot. That's your first reply. Second, just continuing to tell them that you're on. Thank you. Knew what I needed there. I'm exhausted. I can hold out a bit longer. We'll probably die anyway.
Aeolus is going to send on this second night a second sending.
Sure.
And the only words he speaks are, wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. I will bring you home.
You get another reply. Hope's a dangerous thing. Don't make me lose my edge. That's it. The second evening. So good.
No, I was just saying this is like the. So we basically maxed out as much as we can travel today, so we still have to long rest before we can approach the temple, correct?
You are at the base of the volcano, effectively.
Okay, alright.
You're a couple hundred yards off.
Okay.
If you wish to enter now and try to find an entrance, you are capable of doing so. Or you could wait until light and get another long rest in.
I don't think light's gonna help us in the temple. What do you think, ALS?
You do not see the entrance you saw previously.
How comfortable is everyone with heading in now versus long resting one more night?
I don't know if she's gonna make it another night.
Yeah. Do we
I don't
hit the
think she
camper
will.
then?
Yeah.
You've also been traveling for about 10 hours through dense jungle at this point.
We're pretty tired ourselves, but
Mhm.
we can push on if you want.
Yeah, I'd say we go
I
for
think
it.
we shouldn't waste time, right?
I was gonna be very poignant and just say, "Nice seeing you all," because she's convinced she's gonna lose both eyes this time. Like the second she walks in, she's very very nervous about all of this.
Both your
But
eyes.
she's ready to go.
ALS can just build you new ones. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, once you lead me out, Ellie's gonna like tie a bit of rope around her waist in case somebody needs to lead her someplace. They
I
just have to
say,
grab the rope.
I say this time, if you need a dimension door anywhere, just make sure to grab Tang.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I assume
There's a small clearing around the base of the area where the volcano switches from the gently sloping, dark volcanic soil to the rapidly ascending rocky surfaces. You see the small waterfall of water that was sort of pouring out of the interior previously. There was a stone door that was on the face of this space. That area is gone.
gone as in covered by something natural, or just simply just fused into nothing? Like it looks like it never.
It looks like it was never there.
Looks like the sisters have done some remodeling.
And I walk up to where Siegfried remembers the entrance and just run my hand along the rock.
It's cold underneath your hands. There's sharp bits that don't cut you, but like they poke and prod. They shift slightly. It's not an illusion. This is solid rock.
I can go try to find another entrance.
Shia, hide. Can you go with her?
One moment before we split off, let me try something. Going to just use a spell slot to cast Commune with Nature.
Okay.
I want to knowledge about the terrain, both on the surface and underneath.
Your facts of your choice about terrain, bodies, water, prevalent plants. Okay. 3 facts of your choice.
Yep, so I want terrain.
So I believe yeah, of up to 3 facts of choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area.
Yeah, so because it says the radius is limited to underground. The radius is limited to 300 feet, but I can see some things underground. So I wanted to focus on terrain, powerful fae, as well as any other worldly influences.
Okay.
Influences from other planes.
There is a presence of Fey influence that permeates the mountain, from what you can tell. Sort of hanging in the air, but that's all you sort of get out of that. The terrain, and then what's the other one?
I'll do bodies of water.
Oh. The only water that you sense coming from the space around you is this small waterfall that's sort of gently pouring out into the space and then sort of dissipating into the rocks near the edge of the mountain and the very porous sort of ground. You gather the source is somewhere within the mountain, but other than that, it's outside of your range. And terrain. You sense somewhere beneath your feet, not more than 300 feet down, and off to your north, vaguely, there's some type of tunnel structure. You gather it's an entrance, potentially. Alright. Oh, thank you, Tang. That's perfect. I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
There is the very narrow space that this water is gently pouring out of that seems to stay that narrow, but you get the sense that it starts to open up. So you try to squeeze through this space, you think. And there is a cliff about 350 feet up, close to 500 feet up the side of the mountain on the northern edge that has an open cave to it. That tunnel that goes into the interior of this volcanic structure. Sure, Jai.
Yeah. I explained to the party.
You have 3 potential entrances.
I say there's some underground tunnels to the north. There's a narrow passageway the waterfall's coming out of. That's a squeeze, and then there's a ledge a few hundred feet up. I honestly think the ledge might be the easiest. We have two people that can fly. I can change into a creature.
3 people that can fly.
3 people that can fly. Someone can ride on top of me.
Did they always brew a potion? I'll look over that, yours.
I am not able to. I'm not attuned to the pack.
Too bad. Oh, someone has to carry the big dwarf then.
I can cover dwarf duty.
Wait.
That
So
leaves,
the only one that needs to help up is Hellarest.
I think so.
Pretty much.
I mean, I can polymorph one of you guys.
Ooh,
I-
and I'm gonna be a eagle with a beard again. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I will polymorph someone into a bird, change into a giant vulture, so that's 2 of them. Yeah, I think we can all fly up.
Yeah, between Polymorph,
Yeah.
your wild shape, and the 3 people who have wings. Easy enough done. Let's do our mid-session break as the group of you alight on the edge of this cave.
Alright.
About 5 minutes or so, give or take.
Yep.
Yes.
I imagine it would be Helly.
If nobody wants it, I can hold on to it so I don't have to use a spell slot.
I was
Yes.
muted. Helly will take it.
Okay, great. Helly and Aeolus both end up with a potion of greater healing, which is 44 plus 8.
Nice.
That's half my hit points, yeah.
Alright. You all land on the edge of this cave set onto a cliff. Stretching back very faintly downwards, not much at all. The cave winds away. The air is damp and heavy with a scent of rot and minerals. The walls are dark stone, and they show unevenly around you. Some of them are slick with moisture, others are veined with pale lichen. Cracks upon the floor and where the walls meet. There are strange stalks of fungus, some as tall as Yutang, that have swollen, bulging caps that pulse faintly or drip with a strange phosphorescent dew. Mossy strands hang here and there like old webbing from the jagged ceiling. As one by one, the group of you step into this space. 20, 30 feet into. The connection, mental link that the group of you have, this running undercurrent of thoughts, tethering all of you together, vanishes, severed.
Silence.
All of you are aware that it has ended.
Can I smell the air to see if there's any stronger sense of Fae around us besides Scythe?
None that seems to stand out to you.
That's disconcerting. Everyone stay close.
You proceed along.
Can I focus on Fergusive?
Certainly. You came in from the north of the mountain. When you rounded the mountain, it started pulling you in the southern direction. At the moment, it's south by southeast and downwards slightly at an angle.
It's here. The other piece.
All right.
I'd like a marching order.
I tell everyone to step back for a second, and one of the mushrooms weren't here last time, right? We didn't see anything like that.
You didn't see this natural like cave here last time.
I want to do a nature check, like look at these mushrooms and see if this cave was like how this cave was made. Like, did it open as a fissure or was it dug open?
Can I lead with guidance?
Sure.
Let's do like a nature check of the area. I'm going to use a luck point on this too. It's a 21.
And guidance.
Yep. I just rolled a d4.
D4. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, it seems like this space has been here. You don't see telltale signs of, like, tool marks upon this space. You can see the slight erosion of things growing here and there, but your memory is you feel like your memory's half betraying you, because you are positive this space was not here. You explored every inch that you could find of these caverns previously. You do not remember a natural tunnel like this, and yet here you stand within it.
Yeah, I just told the party that this cave and tunnel shouldn't be here, but it is. I think we should send Dunnan first.
Why not?
I'll take the lead.
You know, real quick, before everybody goes, I want to pass these out. And I hand Aeolus and Heli, or I hand Aeolus and Dunnan potions of heroism.
Ooh.
And I hand Heli a potion of growth, which allows her to enact Enlarge for an hour.
Garrison
Oh,
makes
nice.
me immune to frightened, right?
I'm not sure. Like, I'll look it up.
'Cause
Heroism.
I can't be frightened.
Heroism gives you bless for an hour without concentration.
Okay.
And
Hit points.
10 hit points, yeah,
Then I'll
For an hour.
take it.
from when you drink it. And then the potion of growth is you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge/reduce spell for 10 minutes, no concentration required.
Okay.
So you have those at the ready if necessary.
Yeah, and before we go any further, Heli will cast Death Ward on Tang.
Noted. Tang, you have Death Word.
Yeah.
Mark
And
off the slot, Heli.
I think for marching
Yeah.
order, it's Dunnan and Aeolus up front.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be behind them.
Okay.
We're
Is
gonna
Tang
keep
in the
Heli-
middle?
We're gonna keep Heli in the middle at all times,
I agree.
and then the remaining three in the back, I guess. Side thing. And...
Can Tang reciprocally cast Death Ward on Heli?
Sure.
Okay.
they just hug each other.
Thanks.
As death.
A little Death Ward party.
So, just so I understand, marching order. Aeolus Dunnan up front, followed by Siegfried.
Yep.
Followed by Helarast. Followed by Scythe, Tang, and Jaya. Which of the three of them is in the rear?
Tang would like to be in the
check
rear.
before we go forward to see why the telepathic bond would have.
You may.
disappeared here?
Make an Arcana check.
25.
Yeah, that's good enough. You gather there's some type of ward within this space that's disrupting divination magic.
Wonder who that could be.
That's probably why we've been having difficulty talking to Windrider if she's here.
Mm-hmm.
So with that knowledge, I would know that it wouldn't be worthwhile to cast Arcane Eye to kind of try to scout ahead of us, right?
You know that it would be an immense gamble of a spell slot, because that's not a small. I think that's a 4, right?
Yeah, it's for
Yeah. You recognize it'd be a very large gamble of a spell slot, and if you're wrong, it's just a lost spell slot. It's very likely that this place has been warded against such scrying sensors.
I mean, I was just thinking, if they ran afoul of Madame Toadtooth, like she intuited, I understand why they would want divination magic prying in here. These wards might not be for us.
Why do I get the eerie sensation that we may see the good old matron soon at some point?
Oh yeah.
Aeolus
She
and
read our
Dunnan.
mind-
That's so good.
I just said she read our minds. She knows everything we've done.
Aeolus and Dunnan, as the two of you in the lead, I'd like a perception check from you. Good to know. keep that in mind as we move forward. The passageway, as you walk and talk, twists, narrows slightly here, turns there. The floor is uneven beneath your feet, and there's shifting, crumbling rock here and there. Shale, obsidian, sort of crack as you go. Good to know, Shire. Thank you. The walls press close and then fall away. Along the edges, there's violet-colored fungus that start popping up, mixing with these tall, bulbous headed stalks here and there, adding a very faint bioluminescence to the corners of the passageway. Enough to sort of feel your way along between that and your collective ability to see in the dark. Aeolus, you spot ahead of you about maybe 80 feet, give or take. You just catch it with the edge of your vision. Only illuminated because of the faint bioluminescence, and you see it silhouetted in a way. There's sort of a floating thing about maybe 4 inches in diameter that's sort of bobbing and floating. And then as the shale sort of shifts, and as shale and obsidian sort of shifts underneath your foot, yours and Dunnan's in the lead, and sort of rotates, at least you think it rotates, like it changes its silhouette slightly, and then sort of bobs away along the tunnel out of sight.
Aeolus will whisper that they should probably proceed with caution.
Hearing that, I will start concentrating on Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
And I'll make stealth rolls. There's another luck point for my stealth.
Yeah, I guess Sive's also just gonna casually drop into stealthing if possible.
Yep. Stealth check from everyone, plus 10. So we have 17, 19. On brand, Dunnan. Well done. 11.
Can you roll for me, Spencer?
Oh, yeah. Helly. Who else has access to Helly's sheet?
I think Sam might.
I'm adding it to you now, Aeolus. There you go.
Thanks.
Because I can't manage Helly's sheet. I'm giving descriptions for everything also. Thank you.
What
all right. 16, 17, 32, 11, 11, or which changes to 21, 19, 29. It's a mixed bag there. Yeah. Aeolus, as the sounds deaden around you all somewhat, and you proceed forwards, you see this similar sort of bobbing shape about 60 feet ahead of you. You just catch it as it vanishes down a narrow side passageway that you don't think you would have seen without such a high check previously.
I am going to creep ahead and edge around the corner to look down the passage.
Glancing down the passageway, you can see very cleverly sort of almost hidden in the natural stone formation, there's this crack that from the direction you're coming, you would have walked right past without realizing it's there. It's about 1.5 feet wide. It's enough that you can sort of squeeze through sideways, one at a time, single file. It narrows ever so slightly more, and then it opens back up into what appears to be a fork. There's a passageway going down like a sort of steep ramp off to your left-hand side, and then a natural path of about the same elevation that proceeds ahead of you and then curves around to the left.
Spencer, just so you know, the feature that I got with the level 3 from Hard Iron, the supernatural awareness, so...
Secret or concealed doors. Okay.
Yeah, just so you know.
Noted.
And I'm of course holding it because we're entering a dangerous area, so...
Thank you for letting me know. Secret. Yeah.
I'll point it out to everyone. And Vergisiv is still in the same direction.
Vaguely, yeah.
What do you think, Aeolus? This probably leads to the hags, whatever you're following.
It's probably them bringing us straight to us, or it's something else. Ellie, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I can't avoid whatever happens. Let's work as hard as we can to get Vergisiv. That's more important than my eyes or anything else.
And Aeolus will start to squeeze through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wild shape into a small spider so I can squeeze through easier.
Sure. And you could stay in that form for a while if you so choose as well. Will you be on Hellareth's shoulder in that case?
Yeah.
She's next to you in
pretend
marching
I'll
order.
pretend to be Corin.
Hide in her boobs.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Other shoulder.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, this was the last time they fell in love, so...
Yeah.
No, don't you two start again.
Okay. Siegfried, you are still able to speak in wild shape now, so...
Yep.
As the group of you sort of go through this narrow passageway, based on your recollection, you see that it curves around to the left and then sort of recurves around to the right, and it's rotating back towards what you suspect to be one of the plumes of smoke that's coming up out of the top of the mountain. As it's sort of rotating out. Not the central one, but sort of an off-kilter one. You got in from a high altitude that people might not have been expecting, but you recognize this sort of geography as you are moving through the space. There's one path that leads down Aeolus that descends into the depths. It's pretty steep. Does not quite line up with Vergisiv. Vergisiv is off to the left of that. And then there's this other path that sort of winds around left and then right and then out of sight.
Was I able to spot where this object went?
Make me a perception check. Or investigation. Your choice.
Investigation.
You see a very faint shadow flickering. Seems like this thing went around the corner, didn't go down, went around the corner, and is slowly floating away.
I follow that.
You guys are continuing to move stealthily, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Attempting to.
Doing your best. Alright. Keeping everyone within 30 feet of Siegfried/Ellie. As it curves around to the right again, these natural passageways, you start to feel the smell of soot and ash and sulfur start to fill your nostrils a little bit more. The fungus are smaller, the stalks are not quite as tall, the head's not quite as bulbous. The violet ones are gone entirely at this point. There's a very faint bioluminescence here, and there is a, as you sort of round part of it, putting your hand against the wall, just sort of peeking ahead, you can feel the ash and soot underneath your fingers as you remove them from the wall, and your gloves are blackened slightly. The space opens up into a wider, bulbous area. Let me grab my description. Your dark vision is 60 feet, right?
Yes.
I have 120 feet.
You are not in the front.
Oh yeah.
120 as well, I think. Didn't they change it? Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So Dunnan, Aeolus, between the two of you, easy enough. To then whisper things back. The oblong antechamber that opens into what appears to be a towering circular shaft. The walls are scorched and blackened with heat, and you see 3 massive stone pillars that seem to dominate the space, rising from the floor and disappearing into a haze of thick, acrid smoke far overhead. Each pillar spills a constant plume of ash into the sky, which swirls and churns upwards. The lower 60-ish feet of the chamber, the height of these pillars, remain mostly clear of this debris. There's a thin layer of cooled ash that's settled lightly on the stone of the floor. And from somewhere high over above, the weakest shaft of light filters through the choking smog. This time of day, you suspect potentially some moonshine is weakly, sickly beaming down into this space, adding a very faint degree of illumination that helps with the range of the dark vision here.
And I hold my arm out and stop Dunnan and scan for footprints or marks in the ash in this room.
From where you are, make me a survival check with disadvantage, unless you wanted to move forward.
Yeah, I'll slowly move forward, but I'm paying attention to the ground to make sure I don't step on anything that's already existing.
Okay. Scanning forward very carefully. 25, 24. Alright. I believe the rest of the group needs to keep pace with you unless you're moving outside of Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I'll wait for everyone else and just motion them to slowly follow.
Alright. You come to the edge of the oblong antechamber that you've sort of stepped through into this large circular shaft space. It looks like the stone upon which you walk. There's a plug at some point of whatever volcanic shaft was here, and the smoke has potentially built up these chimneys over time through small cracks and fissures that were inside the plug, alleviating pressure to the point that it never blew. Taking a glance through space, you do not see any telltale signs of footprints in the ash, other than those behind you that you're leaving, which are also very difficult to detect. It's not a very thick layer. The walls are covered in soot, but seems like the soot might have been long left behind before this was plugged up by natural forces, as opposed to ash that has fallen down upon all of the different surfaces. There is some, but it's not a lot. You don't see any footprints, and you feel pretty sure you've covered most of the space that you can see. And you see this wide circular space. You are only able to see about 70, 80 feet into this comfortably before, like, even the very faint bit of moonlight that's filtering through and your dark vision fails to be able to see. You cannot see the far wall.
I hold up for everyone else, and we'll use. This doesn't fuck it up if it goes all the way down right. No, okay. I'll use the bangle and ask Windrider if she remembers 3 towers, and I will, in 25 words, briefly describe those 3 plumes and the room. Do you remember 3 plumes of ash within a circular room? We're in the volcano.
Roll a d100 for me. It was like off to the northeast side of like the central ash plumes. A few moments, Pat. Sorry, bit distracted at the moment. That's it.
Can I try to locate the rough area if it, like, that she was describing to see if it's in this room?
Start searching around the edge of the room for other exits?
Yeah.
Would you like to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
Okay. The rest of you, what are you doing? Staying on your fearless leader's footsteps?
I'm gonna whisper to Helly to stay within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 sec, I'm moving tokens. So I'm moving your tokens through a dungeon map as I describe spaces. Okay.
That makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Oh, it means you guys get the visual description until it actually matters, if it matters. As opposed to having 7 tokens wandering randomly around a map.
Right.
You're continuing to sort of creep along the edge here. Feeling your way, glancing. You don't see any passageways along the left-hand side. You get about a quarter of the way around the room. You're guessing based on the curve. This might be about 100, 110 feet in diameter, give or take. Dunnan. I need you to roll me 3d10, please. Okay. As you were all creeping along through this space, Tang, you feel the feathers on your form perk up. There's a crackling magical energy that rips through the space. Dunnan, I need 3 dexterity saving throws from you. Okay. moment. Dunnan shifts suddenly. Instincts taking over a moment later than they needed to. A black beam of energy strikes Dunnan on the shoulder, recoiling. Dunnan, you take 53 points of necrotic damage. A second beam strikes Dunnan as he sort of rotates in the chest, and a gray pallor starts to spread on the chest. The third beam, Dunnan, you're quick enough. You realize something's happening. You very quickly adjust, and a yellow beam strikes the wall behind you. I'm going to move you all onto a map.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
Into
Here
the
it comes.
beholder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a beholder. Nice.
Oh boy.
Dunnan,
Hey, Earl, what the fuck?
you are restrained, and you are beginning to turn to stone. I'd like everyone to roll into initiative. Alright, let's adjust this.
I'm back at my desk, Sam.
You?
Oh.
I was just about to roll your initiative.
You might want to, because my computer's just not working well.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's his cranky cousin.
Do I have to switch this to Herbalist for that to pop up, or do I have to select her token?
Do you want to finish that thought, or shall I just finish? Oh, there you go. I just about was ready to.
Alright.
Okay, so
Tang,
12.
are you changing your initiative order in any way?
I am going to. I think it makes sense for Jaya to go faster. Is that true?
Okay. Jai up to 13, and Tang down to 7. Could very well matter. I will move. The Beholder, a creature you know what it is there floating down from inside the soot. It is currently 45 feet in the air, and it is gazing menacingly at the group of you who have strode into its cozy little home. Aeolus, first in initiative. Its eye is focused on you, and you immediately recognize you still feel the magical effects of the gear which you carry. This is something different than Yarrow, and you see there is a large scar across its central eye and the form around it. You gather this does not have the anti-magic cone that Yarrow possesses.
I will relay that information immediately. And then I will look up at it and go, listen, it's been a long fucking day. We're not here for a fight. And I'll prepare Rend for if it attacks us again.
You got it. Are you moving?
Yeah, I'll stride forward.
Okay. Scythe. What'll it be?
I mean, beholders are pretty conscious, I'm guessing, as a result of Ambulist's attempt to...
Make a Arcana check.
Okay.
It's a magical being. I mean, Yarrow's pretty smart. Yarrow can talk. We're probably going to go through one round of initiative and then pick back up next session.
Okay, I guess,
One or two. Depends on time.
Scythe is gonna... vaguely following... Alright, Scythe is gonna edge herself up against this the corner of this pillar so she's not quite within... beam range, you know? Not knowing...
Yep. Block and line of sight. Go for it. Yeah.
Situation is, and, following Aeolus's lead, I guess she's gonna yell. Yeah, again, also not trying to fight. Can we, could we just pass by? Can I roll for persuasion on this? Is this like a... Can I try to persuade it to, like, let us kind of just skirt on by?
Sure, you can try. That's absolutely fine.
The guy smoking, it just attacked me 3 times.
He just got blasted 3 times.
No, that's a greeting, maybe, in Beholder.
Yeah, sure. Look at my shoulder. Turning to stone.
That it is.
Is just remembering the fight with Errol or his fun dungeon. It's just like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you guys need to fight Yarrow.
Stupid fire chicken.
I'm assuming my 27 was not effective.
You make a very good argument. We'll see.
So I'm just gonna hide.
Sure. Bonus action, stealth check. Go for it. Siegfried. Before you go, at the end of your turn, the Hive Tyrant is going to use a legendary action to cast Fireball. I'd like everyone to make a dex save.
Nice. I'm going to use a luck point on the...
I'm also using a luck point.
Jeez.
Alright. Aeolus fail, Jaya success, Heli fail, Scythe success. Tang success, Dunnan fail, and Siegfried fail. Failure, 24 points of fire damage. Success is half.
I'm going to use a reaction.
Absorb.
Yes.
You got it.
Absorb elements.
I'm gonna fire off my 3 rends.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, held action. So it's 24 if you failed, or 12 if you succeeded. You gain resistance, and you failed, right?
Yep, I failed.
So you go to 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Half damage. Yep.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
16 misses. 21 hits. 18 strikes his form. It's a miss. You got a good target, but it's got a thick hide. So that is 10 points of force.
Do we have the 5 temp from Dunnan right now?
You would at this point, yes. Everyone would. So bear that in mind.
Okay, so I actually take 7 points from that.
All right. That brings us to Siegfried. You get your reaction back.
Okay. Yeah, and I know our magic isn't being affected yet, but I'm still paranoid about what might happen if it notices me casting a spell. So I am going to use a sorcery point to subtle cast this.
Okay.
So it does not have any verbal or somatic components right now.
Notably, you did not see it make any incantation when it cast Fireball either.
Yeah.
You would recognize that immediately as well.
Oh, first I'm gonna bonus action get out of spider form.
That makes sense.
Thanks.
I assume I just end up to the left of Heli.
Sure, yeah.
Here. Then I'm gonna subtle cast Freedom of Movement on Dunnan.
Okay. No longer restrained. Still turning to stone,
Yep,
but not restrained until he is a statue.
Yep. And then I am going to also get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is my turn.
Alright. It is the Hive Mother's turn.
Dunnan, you should probably mark on your token that you have freedom of movement somewhere.
Sive, you just made a very compelling case for it to not kill you all. It replies in this grinding voice that feels like millstones rubbing against each other with thousands of needles stuck in the middle.
Nice.
Can't not kill you. Let's see.
Wait, it said can not kill you?
Can't not kill you.
Oh, can't. Okay, thanks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have line of sight on the burb? We do. It'll float to there. It's quite happy at its current altitude. It'll drop 5 feet.
Bird hasn't even done anything yet.
Aeolus. A yellow beam. Oh, nope, this one's different. My apologies, not the yellow one. This is a pink beam. Strikes towards you. I'd like you to make an intelligence saving throw. Aeolus, you are. You don't have Dunnan's aura, right? No.
Nope.
Okay. You take 14 points of psychic damage, and you are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh, bitch.
Repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
That was my best. Okay.
2. This is Hellerast. Hellerast, make a Constitution saving throw as a gray beam strikes you.
What color? Green? Like
Gray.
skin?
Gray.
Okay.
You are within Dunnan's aura, correct?
Yes.
So that you succeed in that case then. 19 would have failed otherwise. Successful save target is half damage. You take 25 necrotic, reduced to 12.
Okay.
As you feel it trying to wither and sap your strength away. And 7. Burb, I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Tang,
Okay.
as a white beam strikes you.
I'm gonna lucky this too.
Okay. 20 just succeeds.
Thank God.
Alright, the beam strikes you and you feel this wintry grasp sort of take hold of you for a moment. Half damage on a success, so you take 20 points of cold reduced to 10, and your speed is not slowed.
Okay.
Alright.
Retroactively,
Yeah.
Spencer, can I deploy the gift of the metallic dragon against that gray beam?
I believe that adds to your AC, correct?
Yes.
AC doesn't matter. These are saves.
Okay.
Yep. Attack rolls is what you want to use that for.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Are those considered spells?
These are not spells. No, these are I-beams.
Okay.
Yeah. They are magical. If you have something that gives you resistance to magical damage or advantage on saving throws against magical effects, but they're not spells.
Yeah, he mentioned that it wasn't using incantations; it was just firing it off.
Well, the fireball is a fireball. It is a spell. You recognize the spell. It did not utter anything. You notice no components, which you recognize, Siegfried, because, yeah. You gather maybe psionic, maybe it has the ability to subclass. You're not sure.
Would my helmet help?
What's your helmet do?
Okay. It has advantage on saving throws against spells.
It would have been against fireball. Did you fail your fireball roll?
Yes.
Go ahead and make another dex save.
No.
Nope, still bad. Okay. Can't change the past.
Nope.
At the end of the Hive Mother's turn, the whole room shudders for a moment. And 2 circles of arcane glyphs and energy appear in the space right there and are faintly glowing and starting to pulse faster and faster and faster. Something's happening. You are not quite sure what is happening, but something is going on with these circles that are pulsing and starting to grow in intensity. That brings us to Jaya. Who's muted?
Oh, that's okay. You guys got to not listen to me groan and scream fuck a few times. I don't like this one bit, so I am going to Blade Song, Invisibility, and fly the fuck up, just to get out of visibility. I think it can probably still see me, but I'm just gonna try to, like, change, maybe I'll fly actually over. I want to still be able to see it. Yeah, how tall is, like, what's the height in this room?
It's 40 feet up. The soot, like the layer where these plumes are so almost carpeting the area. It's not a hard ceiling, but there is, like, that toxic volcanic fumes above 60 feet.
Okay, so yeah.
You could go into that, but you're gambling on whatever effect that has on you.
I think I'm just gonna fly like 40 feet up, or I guess like 30 feet up and maybe like 10 feet over, just to kind of change
Gotcha.
location. Wow, that was difficult.
That's fine.
Yeah. So.
All right. That's Blade Song action, and then you said greater or Blade Song bonus, and then greater invisibility as your action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. At the end of Jaya's turn, it will use a legendary action. Some of the eyes sort of shift, and you recognize the effects of a spell taking hold. There are now 3 additional copies of it sort of shimmering in the space around. It is mirror image.
Dang, it's using all of Jaya's tricks.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I want to. No, counterspell, counterspell.
Throwing fireballs at us, mirror imaging.
I'm like, what's
Flying
that? It's like
around.
looking in a mirror. Oh
Yeah.
my god, is this my sister? How the fuck?
I mean, maybe you had a twin that got changed into a hag child?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? My mom may have had a crazy youth. We don't know.
Alright, that brings us to Hellerest.
Okay, my question is, if I cast Fairy Fire, will it illuminate the mirror images or just the real guy? Does it
Mirror
have an
image.
effect on mirror images?
Mirror image is duplicate copies that have to get physically hit to be removed. I mean,
Okay.
Jaya's used the spell. You recognize the spell. It won't tell you exactly which one to hit, but I mean, it'll give you advantage on attack rolls if it fails to save against it. Regardless,
If we have advantage and we get more hits, we can potentially get the mirror images down.
you can churn through the mirror images
Fairy Fire,
in its space. You got it.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and Pretty sure Radiant would be better against him. I'm not going to pull Corin because she can't fly.
Okay.
But
Fairy Fire. It's a dex save.
Shine or a buff.
Okay. Shine. So that is a 10-foot aura on you. There we go. That is set. You're
Siegfried.
concentrating on Fairy Fire. It rolled a 10. See the glittering motes in the air where you've centered this sort of appear and ever seem to float like ash for a brief moment before being sucked onto the form, and you see as it sucks onto one of these mirror images that the image of the creature itself in your vision is what is multiplied across. So they all look like they have this fairy fire upon them.
Okay.
Alright.
But we get some advantage.
It is bedazzled.
Good. Good.
Alright. And you said you're moving? Oh, I see. Yep.
A
Good.
little closer to Siegfried and
Siegfried's
how was
like,
that?
get away from the circle, Helly! Can't get
You
up!
got it.
Bet your ass.
I think you still have.
It is going to... Yeah, you have another 15 feet.
Yeah, I probably should move as far as I can. There we go.
It is going to spend a legendary action and target Tang with a random ray. Tang, make a wisdom save, please.
Okay.
You are fine. You are not feared.
Oh my god.
Brings us to Dudden. So you can move. You are currently turning to stone, but you can repeat that save at the end of the turn. You do not know how many successes you... How many... Like... You are not sure if one failure petrifies you or more. You fought against something that tried to petrify you previously.
Okay. I run below it, right below it, and
Okay.
throw
It's
the hammer right above it, also right above my head.
What's the long range on the hammer?
60.
Yep.
60.
It's within range.
And it's not disadvantage because it's verified, right? So, straight.
Yep, straight roll. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because of the long range. Yep.
Okay. So, do I hit?
Yeah, 28. Let me double check for... mirror image. 3 duplicates. No, you hit the actual one. It rolled a 5 for mirror image. So that is a 28 for 20 points of damage.
Returning the favor. And with my bonus action, I will just drink a little sip out of the nozzle with from the blade
Nice.
armor,
Yeah.
and I will gain, where is it? 2d6 plus,
Plus your level.
yeah, plus 12 or 11?
11.
18.
18 points. Pretty
I
solid.
will take a second strike.
Second attack. This one would hit. Now it strikes through one of the mirror images, successfully destroying it. But that is one less image.
That is my turn, and I have to do what save?
Constitution, please.
Con save.
Good save. The effect ends. You are not turned to stone.
Don't worry. I have a thing if I would have failed that save. So is the effect gone now, or?
Yeah, the petrification effect is gone. It is no longer affecting him. It is going to use a legendary action and sort of float rotate facing you, who just struck it in its ass, and shoot a frost ray at you. I'd like a Constitution save.
Yeah.
And then get 10 hit points from that legendary action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's had them. Yeah.
Con save.
18 halved to 9.
9. Okay, so 1.
So you have, yeah. And that'll bring us to Tang with Aeolus on deck.
I just whispered to Hurley, Dunnan is terrifying now.
Tang is going to intone a circle of power.
Ooh. Okay.
So anybody in the aura gets advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
That would include eye rays. Is that concentration? Okay.
It is concentration 10 minutes. She's going to try to get everyone as that she can in the thing without stepping inside of the scary magic circle.
It's a nice circle. It's friendly.
Go slightly into the air. And then, she's gonna... she is going to bonus action smear white war paint under her eyes.
Sure.
And let out a shriek. So that means when I roll healing, I get to re-roll and choose which one I want.
Nice. Awesome. All right.
Getting that out of the feathers, though.
Brings us to Aeolus with Scythe on deck.
Are we doing? Are we keep going, or you said we were doing?
Yeah. Do you guys want to continue for another round to the Hive Mother's turn to see what these circles do, or do you want to pause here and pick up next session?
I have to go, so I have to drop.
All right.
Then I think it's a good place to stop.
Sounds good. We will pause there
I'm
then.
gonna finish this today, so
Oh no, definitely
might
not.
as well finish next week.
Just FYI, this is the last session I can join you guys until July 20th.
No.
Don't die over the next few weeks.
Who do you want me to give your sheet to in the meantime?
I'll give it. Meg just left. I don't know.
I can give it to her. I can make Jaya do it.
Yeah. I don't know. They already do a lot of cool spell casting, so I figured they can do something.
I'm not running a druid on top of a beholder. All right, we'll pick up there next session then.
Everyone has a good few weeks.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Take care.
I'm going to Sri Lanka for a few weeks, so it's gonna be
Nice.
tropical and yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Gonna be great.
Yeah, my sister is getting married next weekend, and then we're going on like a big family trip after to Sri Lanka with like my in-laws and meeting a lot of my mom's family there because they couldn't get visas to come to the U.S. for.
I got you. Makes sense. All right.